Hello, it's Art of Cecilia, Artistic Real Touch, also known for my planning, styling, and being a mom. Thank you all so much for those who are joining me again on my channel. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. I'm very appreciative of you guys. I really hope that you guys are loving the content. If you have been, please make sure you are sharing and you are subscribing to others. Remember, yes, I am a planner, I am a stylist, and I am a mom. So I'm just gonna be taking you on my journey week to week on the different things that I'm into. Today, we have a little girl coming. Her name is Jael. She is so cute. And I just had to have her come in today. And we'll do like a little twist out or some braids. I'll ask her what she wants. We'll have a little mini consultation just for her. So if you wanna see Jael's hair, please stay tuned. So we start this whole process by taking down the hair from the previous style that it was in. She had those little pigtails going on and her 4 sections, and her mom really likes this style. So we did discuss it, and we will do something very similar as you all saw. But this time we're going to break it down into smaller pieces for her. But you guys see me taking the rubber bands that are already in her hair with some scissors instead of pulling it out. And then you're going to finger detangle her hair already. And this is a very important step to do before you are actually shampooing the hair, okay? Jael, you so cute. You doing so good for your deep condition. You ready to comb it out and rinse it out? Yeah. Okay. Woo, came in kind of hot there. I forgot that I had that recording. But anyways, wasn't she cute? Yes. All right, so Jael did do a deep condition, and right after her deep condition, I went on ahead for her and her hair type. I went on ahead and detangled her conditioner after it had sat on under the dryer for about probably about 15 minutes. I know I was working her in between a client before her. So yeah, she was under the dryer for a good 15 to 20 minutes. And then that just gave the conditioner time to just really get into her hair. That way, she's not all cranky and all that, her or any other child. I just try to make it as easy as possible for my kids. So the more conditioner, the better. The longer it sits on, the better it is for the detangling process. So we did just rinse her conditioner out, and I sprayed some satin tame on there. Yes, satin tame. Okay, so what I want to do today is walk you through a very simple style that you can make as simple or as complex as you choose. My rule of thumb is to divide the hair into 4 sections. So that's going from ear to ear, or in my case, I went from front to back, in the middle of her head first. Using a comb that has more so like the wire tail instead of, I think I'm going to have to show you guys that in a later video, but you all will see the comb that I'm using, the tail of the comb, and it makes it so much easier to do nice crisp partings. I forgot the name of this comb, but anyways, I digress. What I'm doing here is dividing the hair into 4 sections. It makes it so much easier. I divide in 4 sections also because I'm not sure how long Jael will let me do her hair. And I know you all have this issue a lot at home with your little girls. So depending on their tolerance, depending on their attention span, will really determine what you do from this point on. So I guess what I'm suggesting is divide it into 4 sections first. Let's see how they're doing. Give them a book, give them an iPad, give them some snacks, and let's see where they're going to let this hairstyle take us, okay? So what you just saw there was I two-strand twisted her hair without a rubber band. This time we are going to do her sections with a rubber band. That way it'll just last longer, and it was mom's request, so that she can better maintain her hair through the week. All right, so I usually, you know, slick the sides down with my hands or a brush, and there we go. Put that rubber band on. You want to just go back and forth probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times. It's okay. You don't want it to be too tight at all, and you'll know if it's too tight, because you'll kind of see a little bit of a pulling where the parts are at, or you definitely do not want to see a bulge of her scalp at all. That is entirely too tight. Take it off, start all over again. Just throw the whole thing away and start all over. All right. Jael is so cute. She had us cracking up the whole entire time, looking in the mirror like, are we done? Are we done? Am I gonna be a princess? I was like, yes, Jael. All right, so for this very first section at the top, we're gonna do 3 sections. So I just did one, like I go from like the top of her eyebrow is where my little marker is at on where that first part should be. So I went from kind of like eyebrow back, and then that was my first one that you already see done, and then I went in the middle of that ponytail and go up, so I kind of break the top 2 in half. So we'll have 3 parts. I don't even know if that even makes sense, but it makes sense in my mind. But you all see what I'm doing here. Again, putting that ponytail on there. Okay, so once the ponytail is on there, it is a good idea really just making sure the hair is detangled. And you will notice it's going to be a trend when working with textured hair that you are continually having to detangle the hair. This is so important. You don't really want to be styling hair and the tresses are still kind of tangled or interwoven within each other. You should be able to take a brush and really comb that hair back through again, and just making sure the product is also evenly distributed throughout the hair. So for the second section, and also for the both of the back sections, okay, I went on ahead and divided those in half and then a half again, and twisted it the same way as I did the front. Brushed it through to make sure all the tangles were out, split it in half and literally twist it all the way around to the very ends, and then you can swirl the ends around your index finger to really like finish it off. And certain hair types will not even need, you know, a rubber band at the end. For Jael's hair texture, it kind of just locks right in at the end, so you can kind of see what the back looks like now. And then we worked on the front. So what I did want to let you guys know is it is a good practice to make sure that you are oiling her scalp with like a pomade. And this will just give her scalp some really nice nutrients that she needs for her hair to continue to grow really healthy and strong and get all the vitamins and nutrients that she needs, because her hair is beautiful. And I know that her grandmother does her hair every week, and every now and then Jael does come in for me, you know, do a deep condition. Sometimes I like trimmer ends and things like that. So yeah. Yeah, we have an iPad now. We had to really occupy Jael's time, which is really cool because I already knew my clock was ticking with Jael. Jael's very young. She'll tell you how old she is at the end. But she did very good. She's so used to people working in her hair, so she was cool. So we are back at the front. So the front we're going to divide into 3 sections, okay, instead of 4. So those front 2 sections are divided into 3. And come on, girl part, Lord. If y'all don't know me by now, I'm a little OCD when it comes to these parts. It's like I part and part one more time for good measure. I have an issue, but that's okay. I have learned to embrace it. So yeah, now that we're in the front, sometimes I do use like a smoothing brush to like smooth out those edges one last time. I do have a little concoction that I put on her hair that's really making it shine, and it will make it last. So you kind of just play with different product that you like, and put that on the hair. I put it all over the section, and then when I'm actually styling, I'm not going back and forth and really,
you know, I don't want to saturate her hair with too much product to weigh it down. So I usually take the big that big section, blah, 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 that big section, and put all the product on there. And then I divide into the ponytails, brush, comb, and so on and so forth. Again, I hope that makes sense to y'all. I know it makes sense in my head. So we are almost done, yes, with this hairstyle. So again, you are taking 2 pieces and literally wrapping them around each other in order to get that elongation at the end. Once you are done with your twist, you're going to like wrap it around your index finger and kind of pull the ponytail down a little bit. And I think I'm gonna show you. So like pulling halfway and then all the way down, it'll really elongate that really, really nice 2-strand twist. So you can actually be done at this point. So we went on ahead and just kind of pulled the 2 that were hanging down in front and brought them up into a little ponytail. You see mom just gave me her little hair bow, so you can put like a nice bow on here or like the little bally twist things. And y'all, I have not done the little bally twist in years, but I got the hang of it. It's kind of like riding a bike. I really, really hope that you all like this style for Jael. And remember to subscribe to my channel. Love y'all. And I think we got a little take home.
Hey everybody, we are back. We are all done with little Jael. She is a princess and she's looking so pretty. Do you like your hair, Jael? Yes, she likes your... Oh, tell everybody how old you are. She is 4. She did really good, you all. Okay, and so you all can see how I sectioned her hair into 4 parts. So depending on how well your little one is doing, you can do 4 sections, or you can divide those sections in half and half again. It's up to you. So I hope that this was a really easy style for you all to do. And thank you, Jael, for coming.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't she sweet? All right, y'all.